Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it was two games really today. It was Hudson and Zito to start, and then when both of them came out of the game, it was fairly close, and then it was a completely different game after that. So, we had a lead, and we didn't protect it late, which is something we've had some trouble with this year. And pretty much where the game went. We needed to get some bigger outs a little bit later in the game. We didn't do it.
Obviously, Hudson and Zito didn't have the outcomes they probably hoped for,
Right.
but how would you describe just, everything that went on, the curtain calls and just the emotions, in and out of the dugout?
Yeah, it was amazing, and you really had to kind of take a step back afterward and get refocused into the game because there was so much emotion that was part of that was really cool. Neither of them pitched the way they would have hoped to pitch. And then, once both of them out of the game, then you just go forward and kind of play the game with a little bit more focus on, each and every pitch and or play.
After the first two innings, were you planning on taking Barry out for one batter and then be done with it?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately it would have been great if you got Posey out and that would have been it. But 50 pitches was still about where I was looking at, and I wanted him to come out in the middle of an inning where he could get an ovation like he did. I think he deserved that.
Jarrett Parker has been unbelievably hot. What have you thought of him, what you've seen this series, and your pitcher's approach to him?
Right. He was the difference in the game, no doubt about it. And we tried righties, we tried lefties, tried a little bit of everything, and he just, sometimes you get a guy that's swinging the bat hot, and he's got a nice track record leading into, his big league career, and he looks to be a heck of a player. So, unfortunately, he got on there with some guys on base numerous times and made us pay.
He was pretty aggressive early in the count,
Yeah.
so we got two relievers on the first pitch
Right.
twice. So just a matter of a aggressive hitter and pitchers kind of laying a pitch in there.
Yeah, in Pomerantz's case, you're left on left and feel like if you can paint away, at least you got a chance to keep him in the park, and he didn't get it where he wanted to. And then with the bases loaded with Dull, Kurt goes out there and said, look, try to really locate this pitch well, even though the bases are loaded here, and he just got a little bit more in the middle of the plate, obviously.
When you go to the mound to get Zito, knowing you might be taking him out of the game
Right.
for the last time ever, what did you say to him?
I told him to enjoy it, what's about to come, and I did hike my pants up before I went out there, which I don't typically do, but all the players did, and it was great that they did that. And I said, make sure you take a deep breath here and enjoy this. You remember this, and then I said, here, by the way, why don't you take this ball with you?
Do you think that's it for him, or could you see using him somewhere here in this last 8 games?
It depends how he feels going forward, but he's said the minute he got here that he wants to help, and he's here for a reason to help the team out. So, we'll see how he feels in the coming days, but my guess is he's going to want to try to go back out there and pitch and help. That's what he's here for.